Greetings and salutations, Earthlings. I don't want that to spill. Zube here, and I am going to be doing a random collective reading. This reading is timeless. All of my readings are timeless. We'll sage you. And we'll sage this. We'll sage me. Okay. If you are interested in a personal reading, astrology, or tarot, my information is down below. Please like and subscribe if you like what you see here. And I have been MIA for a few days. And what I'm coming into this reading with, I just meditated. Yeah. Oh my God, for fucking real. I meditated. It was a fucking mess. That's funny. It was a rather messy meditation. I've been very hard on myself because I have been inconsistent, but in my meditation, the message I got, and this felt shared, is that it's not necessarily inconsistent if I continue to do, like, I might think that I'm being inconsistent, but I keep going. Okay. So this is kind of how it came to me. I am horrible at drinking water, right? Ever since I was a little kid. This is a funny story, but we got one glass of milk. And if you finished your milk before you finished your meal, you had to drink water. So water was like a punishment, kind of. Not really, but that's how I looked at it when I was a kid because I wanted milk. And so as I got older, I don't like drinking water, but I have been. But it took a concerted effort to get there. So the way that this came to me in meditation was like this. Sometimes I don't feel like drinking a glass of water. And then I'll be like, oh, I should have a glass of water. And there's a little voice in me that goes, what's the point? Because you haven't drank any other water. And you're probably not going to drink any more water. So what's the point in having a glass of water right now? And that's ego, not wanting to be disciplined, right? It's bugging me. It's like not focusing. And so there we go. And so if I listen to that voice, then I wouldn't even have that glass of water. Okay. So because what I'm kind of feeling like is like a hamster at a wheel where I do things and it's I don't feel like I am getting out ahead of stuff, like I feel like I'm keeping up, but I'm consistently hitting the mark. I'm consistently getting done what it is that I need to do. So there's something in that message for the collective. If you don't want to have the proverbial glass of water, because what's the point? It's like, no, the point is that you're still getting that glass of water, right? I'm going to pull one of these. Well, there's 3. That's kind of a lot, but we're going to take them. Laughter is the best medicine. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for reminding me to detach and find the humor and irony within every human drama. So, detachment, Good night's sleep, dear Archangel Raphael. Thank you for helping me relax and sleep deeply, for I know that you are guiding, healing, and protecting me while I rest. Yeah, I think we're tired. Actually, in prayer this morning, I was like, am I being lazy or am I exhausted? I can't figure out which of the two it is. Although I just had surgery on my foot, so I'm going to give myself a little bit of a pass that I might be tired. Divine intervention. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for being with such and such, name of person in need, and for helping with describe the situation. I have faith in divine intervention and I fully accept your guidance now. Interesting. So it's showing somebody in a hospital, but it doesn't have to be like that. So we have good night's sleep, divine intervention, laughter is the best medicine. Maybe there is something that we are really wrangling with that we just don't know what to do. That vibes with me. So it's like giving it to God. Whether you write it down, I've had a God box before where I write something on a piece of paper and whatever situation it is that I can't sort out, and I fold it up and I put it in the God box. And sometimes I have to write it over and over again and put it in the box over and over again, because all of a sudden I'll be like, it's in my head. And I'm like, oh, wow, here I am with that again. I got it back. So let me grab tarot. All right. Just do what you can. Don't wear yourself out. Don't don't try too hard, but don't ignore divine inspiration. There's divine intervention and there's also divine inspiration. So has anything come to you in a dream? We've got that good night's sleep. Ten of Pentacles. Seven of Swords. All right. So look, this is this is our internal energy. Both of these came out. Seven of Swords fell on the floor. Seven of Swords is sneaky shit, right? And a lot of readers see that as a negative card, but I think this is us kind of sneaking away when we can, whether it's to get the rest that we need, because the Ten of Pentacles is the bigger picture. Looking at long-term, what is our legacy? It's kind of zoom out and where are we ultimately trying to go? Like, if you need to sneak off to get some rest, then then do that. Also, I'm looking at this, and this is our internal energy. So the Ten of Pentacles card for me is a card of ancestors. Also, it's a grandfather, and there's his children and grandchildren in the, legacy that he built. He's enjoying the fruits of a long life. And so to me, it's an ancestors card. And that Seven of Swords is a sneaky behind the back card. So I think our ancestors are moving on our behalf, and maybe we need to make some room for spirit to take care of some things, shift some things around before our situation catches up to where it needs to be, to where we are. But in the meantime, we're feeling like lost, the divine intervention. It's like, allow divine intervention to act on your behalf. What's in front of us? We have the devil. Don't cling, don't grab onto things. I love the devil card in this deck because it's like the baby just wants to be held. And it doesn't really care who holds it, right? So this is kind of our inner baby. Like, are there old patterns or habits or, addictions that you're being tempted by or resorting to because you're feeling uncertain right now? It's time to step back and take care of yourself. Look at the long term. Don't get lost in the details of right now. So my God spot up here, Page of Wands. This is play. So the Page of Wands is about a lightness of being playful. The wands are the journey of manifestation. It's the spiritual journey. And this is God looking down. Like, what does God see? The wands are also creativity, passion. Like, what do we want to create? How can you bring back this? Laughter is the best medicine. How can you bring back a playful energy? So this just kind of came to me. If you have a situation that's really hard, I do this. Can you be yourself and make fun of it? Like make it the funniest situation ever, even if I've done this with some pretty morbid shit, you know. But bring some laughter into it. Look at it cosmically. This morning I woke up thinking in 100 years, nobody's gonna know who the fuck Teresa Zube is, you know? And I was like, wow, it takes the pressure off, you know. Let's do terminology. That's and one of these. But don't just grab at whatever is near to you. To me, this kind of feels like watching TV instead of being alone with your mind. I think we're collating a lot of our thoughts right now. I sure didn't want to meditate this morning, but I did, even though it was a messitate. It was a mess, but I did it and I feel better. Because even I look at my meditation time as even if it's messy and the thoughts are flying, they're collating, they're sorting themselves out. And so there is utility in doing that. There's a purpose in doing that. Okay. Step out of your comfort zone. It's the North Node. Communication is key. New Moon and Gemini. So I feel like that's communicating with our guides in this one in particular, like praying for divine intervention, communicating in our dreams, you know, maybe ask for answers in your dreams, but communicating openly and honestly with other people about where you are, being light and playful and more carefree with your energy. Don't assume the worst. Step out of your comfort zone. This devil card, that's definitely a comfort zone. You know, what are you overly attached to? Where are you stuck? It's like we're blocked. I feel like well, look. Yeah, okay. We're feeling blocked. We're not blocked. We're exactly where we need to be. We're there was a word that came to me. There's kind of this catastrophic thinking like we're blocked, but we're not. We're just slow moving. That's not it either. Confidence, fatalistic thinking, like it, you know, we're like, I'm not going anywhere. I'm blocked. Well, maybe you're not meant to be going anywhere right now. But look, confidence and courage. How cool. These cards are silly. So we got confidence and courage. I'm going to read them right now. In this moment, I take a step back and look at myself with the pride of a good mother. I see an abundance of abilities and talents that show up all the time in big and little ways. If I could stick myself on a refrigerator, I would. I would invite all the neighbors over and say, look at that. Can you believe what an A plus that is? So just feeling good about yourself and where you are. Maybe it's time to pause and just take an inventory of everything that you've accomplished so far. And then courage. No one is fearless, no one. But even though I'm not fearless, I am courageous. When fear shows up, I don't run away from it. I use my courage to conquer it. My courage allows me to walk right up to that fear and kick it in the nuts, then quickly hide behind someone bigger until it goes away. So, you know, I'm going back to the Seven of Swords. This can be self-deception too, especially coming on the internal card. Is there something that you need to face? Like this one is addictions. So like, is there something that you are using as a crutch and you're kind of deceiving yourselves? This is almost a whole different offshoot, but the 10 of Pentacles could be your ancestors encouraging you to look at it, be courageous. Don't be afraid. You can overcome whatever it is. Because the 10 of Pentacles is also like looking at the bigger picture. Maybe there's something that you've been procrastinating until later, or until later, or until later. And it's like, well, you could die before you get there, so is there something that you really need to look at right now? Cosmic laughter. I think we need to laugh. We need to sleep. We need to pray for help, ask for help, step out of your comfort zone. What are you trying to avoid? Maybe you're feeling blocked in all other areas because there's something right in front of your face that you need to look at. Communication is key. Talk to somebody you trusted, or your own guides. The Page of Wands, this up in the God spot, looking down, that's that childlike energy. Don't be so hard on yourself, be playful with it. But anyway, I'm just gonna kick them out here when I can and give myself grace, because there's a lot of stuff going on in my life. I really do appreciate anybody who stops by here. I hope you have a great day on earth. Peace. Namaste.